Hey, what's up everybody? So in my last video, I talked about how I thought red-white was the perfect deck to grind with this season, and ever since then, I've just been trying to fine-tune this deck, and some of the changes I made was I took out the tap land, Spikefield Hazard and Shajiri Shelter. Those were just two lands that would always get me into trouble when I had to play them tapped. Sometimes the spell side came in handy, but I think it's just more important to have your lands come into play untapped. So I added a mountain, I added the Crucible, and that's been really good ever since. Possibly this mountain just needs to be in other planes. I'm still figuring that out. Another big change is Abbot of the Keral Keep. I replaced Dreadhorde Arcanist. I thought Dreadhorde Arcanist was just so slow, especially when you're on the draw. It takes so long to set up, and once it gets going, it's really good, but it was rare that I was attacking with it. So I wanted something that could just affect the battlefield right away. And if you can flip over a spell to hit, one of your Virtuosos or Hoplites, then I think Abbot is much more powerful in that sense. Like it does something immediately in a time of need instead of, you have to wait a whole nother turn to possibly attack with it. So I've liked it so far. I don't know if I'll keep it. And there's a few changes in the sideboard as well. I think I added these two Destroy Evils. They're good against mono green or shielded decks. And I'm doing two End the Festivities. So this has been good against spirits, the red-white Convoke, or elves. Sometimes you play against elves. And yeah, I think that's about all it's good for. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I need to talk about anything else. Let's just get into a game and we can see how the deck's playing out now. All right, we won the dice roll. It's always nice. This hand doesn't really do much though. I might keep it. I mean, this deck is all about rolling the dice, so we can at least draw a card from the Ancestral Anger. Or Defiant Strike. Alright, miss. Playing with spirits. The deck I hate the most. But at least we're not playing Greasefang. I feel like we have a much better chance. Alright, there's the land. Do you have a counter? Lofty Denial. I think we're just going to go ahead and kill the spirit. I think this other Reckless Rage will be really nice. We'll play the other Anger here. Virtuoso. We're just gonna hold up the Reckless Rage. There's Rattle Chains. I guess I could go ahead and do it. It's just really bad when they play Curious Obsession, and then they can hold up a counterspell to back it. So I don't want to get into that situation. What are the chances this Virtuoso resolves? Let's see, this would be like 4 damage, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we could be close. think I'm just gonna see how they respond to this. Maybe they use a counter and I can get the Virtuoso going. If not, it's just good damage. I feel like they're pretty far behind, but you know, they're probably sitting on another counter spell. Maybe not? I don't know. This Mutavault is colorless, so that is kind of annoying. When you're trying to get through with your Virtuoso with the God's Willing. Yeah, and they had the Curious Obsession. Just go right into attacks here. Putting the Curious Obsession on the Mausoleum Wanderer is kind of a weird choice to me, though. Because, I mean, that's something they'll need to sack. Alright, well, I guess if this Defiant Strike resolves, then this is lethal. With the God's Willing. Unless they can phase out the Swiftspear. But if they were going to do that, it seems like they would do it in response to the Defiant Strike so I wouldn't draw the card. I mean, you can counter it, but I still got the Prowess trigger. That's still 5 damage, so you have to deal with the Swiftspear. They can phase it out. Yeah. See, and that seems weird to me. They let the Defiant Strike resolve there. Like that, I got to draw an extra card if they should have just done it early. So I like End the Festivities. Rending Volley kills anything, and it can be countered. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. Abbot might be kind of slow here. Probably don't need all the God's Willing. Kind of feels bad cutting them sometimes, though, because that is, like, such a good way to get damage through. Maybe I'll get rid of a Reckless Rage. I don't know. This is hard. I'm still, like, trying to figure out the best sideboarding strategies here. So we need to cut one more card. I mean, God's Willing just wins you so many games. Where did my sideboard go? What the hell? Okay. I'm just gonna cut another Courage, I guess. Courage. Not Norts. Alright, we kept a 1-lander last game. I think we missed 1 land drop. Ton of stuff to do, though. I mean, this one Hoplite could take us there. We know we're at least going to get to draw some cards if these Angers or this Defiant Strike resolves. What do you think? What do you think? They have a Flash Spirit? No. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, let's just try to play the Legionnaire, see if it gets countered. They want to flash in a Rattle Chains and chump here, that's fine. Maybe they're going to go Curious Obsession then. Oh, it's a Pothole. Double Pothole, alright. Well, that one kind of got me. Nice draws. Now all we can do is pump up their Rattle Chains. Alright, well there's at least a creature. Hopefully it resolves. Okay, well it's gonna resolve. And I'm gonna hold up this God's Willing in case they have another portable hole. I mean, this Virtuoso is going to get huge with all these spells. Guess we'll discard the Swiftspear. I like Rending Volley here. I think I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm going to discard. Man, I do not want another land, which sucks. Okay, that's actually pretty good. A Reckless Rage. I think I'd rather have that than the Rending Volley. Can we just win here, actually? Oh, wait. Trying to do Reckless Rage. GG's.